What I want to speak to us today about is just some thoughts on adversity. Many thoughts entered my head, but this is the one that I think was confirmed for me this morning. So adversity, an unpleasant or difficult situation. That's the definition. And when you look further, synonyms appear. Tragedy, mishap, misery, suffering, mischance, doom, curse, knock, set down, setback, tribulations, evil. We get the point, don't we? Well, that is certainly a perspective, but I put it to you that it is not the only one. So yes, adversity is one of those life staples. It's impossible to avoid. It doesn't matter which way you try and run away from it, it will find you. And at times it knocks on your door, at times it knocks the door down, at times it whispers in your ear. And every time you have to surmount it, it feels like a never-ending uphill battle. But in retrospect, those hard times prove to be learning opportunities. They help you grow as a person. They strengthen your calf muscles, or skokos, as Kenyans like to call them, and your lungs, hopefully, in the process. I didn't know that there were 6 types of adversity. Did you guys know this? Let me educate y'all. You might encounter the following 6. Self-doubt, sound familiar? Physical injuries or illness. Currently experiencing of those right now. Rejection, poverty, losing a loved one, and struggling to succeed in your selected career. I think we can all say we are familiar with some of those, yes? Well, as a personal person, tell your neighbor, a personal person. So far in my very short life, I am familiar with at least 5 of these 6. You can try and guess which of the 5 I am familiar with. But adversity has visited me very often. And so I want to offer my lens, which has helped to take me through. So those who go through such adversity, it is, in my opinion, that they are called God's chosen few. But even more so, that God knows exactly which brand of adversity to give each one of us. Now, Nuru and I are, well, let's say we are small-framed. Her a bit more smaller than me. Me, I'm a bit wider, but height-wise, we are kind of like on the same plane. And I think we can also say that both of us really pack a powerful punch above our height. But I can tell you for free that the kind of adversity, her brand of adversity that Nuru is currently experiencing is not the one I could have handled. And you see, God knew this. From the time that we met, her path has been illuminated, which is very fitting because what does her name mean in Kiswahili? Light. And if you have interacted with Nuru before, as I'm sure most of you have, I think we can all attest to the way her energy, her smile, her vision, she's so driven by her vision and her ability to connect people. I can safely say that the former governor and deputy governor of the central bank know me. Can you imagine the joy in their lives? They met me because of Nuru. I mean, there are days I wake up and I'm like, what would they be doing now? But Nuru was like, no, nobody else can do these events. It has to be you. And I was like, why? Why do you keep calling me for the same event? And now I understand they needed to meet me. And I have Nuru to thank for that and many other more doors that she opened for me without even asking for anything in return, which is very rare in this Kenya of ours today. And I know that when she walks into a room, it doesn't matter how high her heels are or how flat they are, you notice her height and her personality. In fact, from now on, Engage, I want to suggest that we give Nuru a new theme song. Are you open to trying this out with me? Engage, put your lighters up. Nairobi, put your lighters up. All of Kenya, put your lighters up. No matter where you go. Oh, you sound so nice. Did we get that photo? Just keep going. It's so lovely. Engage. All of Kenya. No matter where you go. Okay, save your battery, please. Now, in my mind, Nuru is in a state of pause. It's just allowing her to rest, to reset, re-strategize, and realign. She has time to look over her very thorough plan, both the Excel worksheet and the Word document. As I'm sure you know, she had it color-coded, and it contains the rollout of how she will settle back and actually take over Kenya because some people aren't doing their jobs. This is what Nuru is doing in my mind. And oftentimes, we don't get a chance to do this. In fact, many times, if we lose a job or go through a breakup or bereavement, we don't really plan to be in that place of reprieve. We are forced into it. And even if one of those things do happen in our lives, we don't necessarily choose to see the deeper meaning around the thing that we are experiencing. The human in us will fail to sit in the yuckiness because you need to. You need to be able to embrace the yuckiness. And then the lesson that comes with it will be clear to you. Instead, we like to complain bitterly. Why me? Oi, why me? But I guess the question today for all of us is, why not you? Why not me? Why not each and every one of us in this room? Everything happens for a reason. This I truly, truly believe. And we just need patience and time to see just the reason why. Just like Nuru. It will be clear for her. So my challenge to all of us today is that if Nuru's adversity has taught us nothing, then we have failed her. What is it that this adversity has taught you? Think about that today. It's not that she's going through it for no reason. You must ask yourself, what are we supposed to learn out of this? Is it that we're supposed to slow down? Is it that we're supposed to take nothing for granted or do better or be better people? Has it taught you to smile more maybe? To appreciate your loved ones more and offer a helping hand to those who need it? Not just to those who are close and known by us? 7 years ago, Nuru and I were in the same cohort for Engage. And I encourage you to go and watch it if you haven't. She starts off by speaking about invisible people. That was the theme of her talk that day. So I ask that we ensure that we do not let Nuru, her condition, her adversity, and her active ongoing story end her mission in life, not to go invisible. Can we commit to do that? So that anyone who cares to listen or needs to listen to this message gets to hear it, because Nuru is not invisible, not by a long shot, and nor is her story done. Amen? Thank you.